Hello, everybody,
Hello.
and welcome back.
Welcome to That Pretentious Book Club.
I don't know where y'all have
been a while.
been. We've just been doing all these podcasts and no one's listening to them.
I know. I just
like
Have
daily.
we been shadow banned or what? Like,
yeah, you haven't seen us. It's definitely not because we've disappeared off the face of the earth.
no, it's probably
You
your
guys,
fault.
It's probably y'all.
Yeah.
For sure. We joke. Hi, it's been a long time.
Hi, it's been
Gonna be a little rusty.
it's been 84 years.
Is this thing on?
It's been 84 years. Oh my gosh.
I guess we should be like, hey, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, welcome back to the podcast.
This is a comedy book club podcast. Expect nothing serious to happen here.
Mm-hmm. We should probably do that disclaimer more often.
And then I would never have to give time codes again, which I'm not doing anymore, by the way. I used to give you guys skip notes so you could get past the nonsense and get straight to the book, but I'm not going to. And I'll be honest, it's pure laziness. I'm not going to do it, you guys. I'm really sorry.
Do it. You can just fast forward if you want.
You can fast forward.
If you're
You'll
here
get there, I
just
promise.
for the book, then go find a different
This is probably
podcast.
Sorry. Sorry,
Never
guys.
been the vibe.
Never ever
We
been the
can talk
vibe.
about the book, but you'll have to wait.
It's like a solid half to 2/3 of the episode, typically,
Yeah.
depending on the book.
What are you, selfish? The whole thing to be about the book?
God, well, we just want to talk about us, okay?
Don't you care about us, people you do not know?
Because lives you are not invested in.
Don't you want to hear about all our bird updates?
Yeah.
Oh no,
That's kind of our thing.
not bird updates.
Oh, never
I
mind.
know.
We don't have as many anymore.
We have a significantly fewer bird updates.
Significant lack of bird
Significant, a notable lack of bird updates for those of you who were wondering.
For those of you new
No.
here.
Sorry to bring it up.
Well,
Should we introduce ourselves?
yeah, that's what I was going to
Oh,
say.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. How do we do it again?
Well, that over there is our ambassador from the Netherlands.
Oh yes.
Gino, no name. I want to always do no name and then it's her last name. Although I'm pretty sure that
You
people know their
have
last name.
spoken my last name, and I wish you hadn't said the Netherlands because I don't know how to say hello in Dutch.
Oh, say it in something else. Maybe you're a transplant.
Yeah.
True.
You just live in the Netherlands.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that, but
She
Right,
also
right.
does very much look like she's hiding from the law right now. If you're not watching the video of this and you're just listening, she's got a hoodie up, sunglasses on, chest absolutely full of medals that she has recently won. It's fantastic. We will definitely get to that.
Yes,
I
yes.
suspect that will be part of her life update. But for now, I'm going to swing over and introduce Dr. Spoons Palermo.
Woohoo.
Not a real medical doctor.
Hi, howdy. Yes, please do not take any medical advice I take I give seriously.
Seriously.
I
Take
won't
it
give any,
unseriously.
Yeah, take it unseriously.
I will give medical advice, which you should also not take seriously, as I am not a doctor nor even a fake
And
doctor.
we have no doctors here, except for me.
I'm a love doctor.
Ooh.
It does kind of look like you and I are in couples counseling right now. She's our therapist.
We're doing a lot
What
of
if you
flirting
logged
before
in?
we started
This is our first this is your first session and you guys log in and this is your therapist on the other and this is what you see.
I'd be like, I think our therapist needs to be in therapy.
like, okay. Like I'd be like, I'm feeling a lot better about all that.
No, I think that maybe we don't have as many problems as I thought we had.
It's just like, please compliment me and my many medals.
In addition to being a therapist, I also run marathons.
You therapist who makes it about them. Like this
So
character.
much. Me too.
All right. Well, to my left, my my beautiful other half here in couples counseling
Mhm.
is Ash O'Rourke, but you can call her Wheezy.
It ain't easy being wheezy. And I'm just saying, we really do make a beautiful
You do.
I was like, I saw our little picture when you put your arm around me, and I was like, that is a damn pretty couple right there. Wow.
Everyone's so jealous of us.
I know. Wow.
Wow. I heard the word waifu in real life the other day, and I was like, I forgot people use it in real life instead of just like me and Ash.
My ringtone for you is just so true waifu on repeat. It repeats. I took a sound bite
I forgot
of
about
you
that.
singing so true waifu in one of our episodes. And so that on repeat is your
Wow.
ringtone.
What nonsense we've gotten into over the years.
I can't wait to get into some more nonsense.
Yes, it's some more nonsense. So, would you like to tell us about? I'm sorry. Are you wearing medals or?
Maybe
Oh,
one or
what?
two.
Oh,
I don't
oh my
know.
gosh,
what I'm
I
seeing?
forgot that these were even here. I didn't even
Oh.
realize. Yeah.
I cannot, for y'all who are not visualizing.
It's like truly so many.
think of a lot of medals and then like multiple.
Add, like a couple, yeah.
Oh,
Would you like to tell?
no, we don't have to talk about that.
Oh, okay. Let's not talk about
Oh
it.
my
Yeah.
God.
I only have 4 birds now, but I think I found them. Uh,
I didn't expect you to actually skip over
I
them.
know.
then.
I was like, are you serious?
I think I found them a good home, so I'm happy about that. I've been talking to
Oh,
this
that's good.
lady. They might go there on Monday, and she has a pond, a big pond, and she has 4 guardian livestock guardian dogs that actually guard the
Aw.
birds, not like yours
Eat them, not like
Wheezy,
mine.
that eat your birds.
Right,
Fair.
right.
Because she's
At Winchester.
got a bunch of ducks, and yeah, so I was like, oh, I think they'll be happy there. And I did
Aw.
Meatloaf, and her baby are 2 of them that I have still. And I was like, I can't
Aw.
tell them apart anymore, which I feel real bad because I've always been able to tell Meatloaf apart from all the other pecans, but I can't tell her apart from her baby, who is not a baby anymore. And I went out there today with some strawberries, and I put my hand out and to who I thought was Meatloaf, and they were like, what? And then Meatloaf came over and was like, I have those. And I was like, I was like, no, I'm trying to even a Meatloaf, and I put more on there and tried to give it to the duck I thought was Meatloaf. And then Meatloaf came over and was like, I'll have those. And I was like, oh wait, this is definitely Meatloaf
wait a
because
minute.
she's the only one that'll eat out of my hand, and she loves her strawberries.
Oh, that's so
That is so
sweet. A
cute.
little baby.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm literally right
I know.
here. Thank you so
She
much. Yeah.
literally was like,
I'll
I'm
take
trying to give
those.
these to Meatloaf. Like, I'm pretty sure I said it out loud. And they were like,
Meatloaf was
Scolding
like,
the
yes,
duck.
that is me. I am Meatloaf.
He was like, I know.
I'm trying to eat them.
I appreciate it. That's so
I'm
cute.
also trying to get them to Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Aw, sweet Meatloaf.
Well, I'm glad you found a good home for them.
yeah. And so then somebody opened up a bookshop since we've last spoken.
Oh, really? Who?
Yeah, wait, who? Just kidding, you guys.
We're inside of it right
We're
now.
literally in it. This is a real
You
background.
guys, oh my
guys.
God, this is a real bookshop
Can you
background right
believe
there.
it? It's incredibly romantic in here right now.
Yeah, we turned off all the lights. The ghost is upstairs.
She's not involved
I
in
was
the
like, did you
romance. She's
No,
did you tuck her
she's
in?
not invited.
The way you were like, the ghost is
Um,
upstairs. We put her away for the night.
Maybe we should have tucked her in. Then maybe it'd be warmer in here.
I know she's messing with us.
It's real cold in here.
Yeah, it's cold, but it is like 100-year-old house,
Mm.
and it is it's been very icy this week.
It's been like it's probably like 28 outside right now.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
would
cold.
guess. Yeah,
It's pretty cold. Well,
Gino's,
for us,
like, unimpressed.
it's cold.
Unbelievably unimpressed. She's like, I live in the polar north.
But yeah, the bookstore is thriving.
It's pretty fun and special.
Well,
It is fun.
yeah, I think we should like plug it a little bit. So, bookshop name, bookshop website.
Oh yeah, the Story Emporium and Bookshop.
You're like, I'm really trying to help
You're
you out
like,
here.
I'm
What is
really-
it called?
Throwing this right to you, Ash. It's called the Story Emporium and Bookshop. We're located in Hutto, Texas. That's like right in the Austin area for those who might not know Hutto specifically. And it's adorable. We're in a house that is almost 100 years old. We're 4 years shy of 100 years. So that's very cool. It may or may not be haunted, depending on who you ask. If you ask Spoon, she'll tell you that it is. And if you ask me, I'll say probably not. So
We're house divided. That's why we're in couples therapy.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is actually our main issue. It's our main argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's pretty great. You guys should follow the Story Emporium and Bookshop on Instagram. If you don't, we post some pretty cool, pretty fun stuff. We just got a bunch like of new art and like 3D printed like bookish merch in today. Like I'm doing this because there's clickers. We got in some really
The
cool
clickers are
clickers.
super fun.
I cannot stop clicking them. I should have
Like
grabbed one.
fidget toys.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yes, it click.
We've been
click.
clicking like
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
It's crazy out here. We just click all day.
Oh, I went and got myself knocked up again for people
Yes.
who do not know. I keep forgetting. Like I was bending over trying to like do stuff on the computer to get set up for recording, and I was like, God, what is in the way? I was like, is there like a pillow on my lap? It's my stomach. It's my baby.
Oh, load.
She was literally like, what is, oh, it's my stomach. It is me. My stomach is in the way of my stomach. Okay. Yeah.
It's fully the child.
So I'm
it's
sending
the
you these
offspring.
informations about like labor and pregnancy, and you're like, weird that she keeps sending me these things. I don't know why.
It is strange.
You're like, I don't get it.
Like,
Like,
have you heard of like this K tape? I've heard some people use it on their pregnant bellies, and I'm like, that's cool for
you're like, I'll
people who are
pass it along
pregnant.
to my pregnant friend, I guess. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
It's pretty fantastic.
What is well, I don't know if you have more to say, Weezy, but I was gonna ask what Spoon's been up to except for being flown off to South Dakota whimsically on a Tuesday.
True. That was so whimsical. That was super fun. Me,
it was
yeah.
amazing.
So,
Spoons
well,
is a superhero, you guys. For those who didn't know, who don't know, so Story Sirens Studio hosts writing retreats around the country 4+ times a year, and you guys should go check it out if that sounds cool. They're all ladies writing retreats, and I was supposed to go host this one with Gino in South Dakota. And then the doctor was like, "You might have a really serious complication with your pregnancy." And I was like, "What? I'm pregnant?" And then they were like, "You definitely can't travel." And I was like, with like maybe 12 hours of notice, was like, "Hey, Spoons, how do you feel about getting on a plane to go to South Dakota?"
it was also my birthday.
It was also her birthday.
No, happy birthday to me. I got a trip to South Dakota.
I was like, "Can I send you to this retreat and you can help do the retreat?"
It was so fun though. So me and Gino had like a blast. I mean, I had fun. I don't want to speak for you,
I
but
mean,
I had fun with you.
I
Yeah.
was there,
I,
so
yeah, that's what I would
I saw
dream
the
of.
pictures. You guys were having so much fun without me.
It was great. It was super fun. So yeah, we did some writing. We did some playing in the snow, which was great for me. Um, I
Gina was like, "What's no?"
Gina was like, "This is a dusting," and I was like, "I have never been in more of a winter wonderland in my whole life." Um, so that was fun. We went into the hot tub in the snow,
So cool.
which was so fun. And then we yeah, it was a great time. Nobody lives in South Dakota, which was really funny. Compared to I live in one of like the most populated states. So that was crazy, but it was really fun.
That's how I felt about when I went to Nebraska. I was like, literally no one
Oh
lives in
yeah,
Nebraska, except for the children of the corn.
well, of course them, yeah.
but you don't see them because they're
They're
in
probably
the
the
corn.
main.
No.
It's really hard to get a census reading on
Every
them.
now and then you just see an adult blonde just somewhere as you're driving, and then you turn around and they're gone, and you're like,
Oh my god!
"That's one of
Did you
them.
guys
I
see
saw
that?
one.
Oh my god!
I swear I saw one." Love my Nebraska people. People,
Nebraskans.
singular person.
I love my one Nebraska person I saw.
That one person I'm pretty sure lives in Nebraska.
Hey, shout out Nebraska! What's up?
Hey yo,
Hey.
You know what? I've been really trying to go global with getting myself blacklisted from different locations. Maybe I should just try and keep it more domestic. Maybe I should just start making.
We're just gonna target specific states. You know what? I have beef with Nebraska today. You know, I just
Today I
decided.
think I'm just gonna be
I just
anti-Nebraska.
decided I hate
I'll pick
Nebraska.
Wisconsin tomorrow.
No. Being so mean about the French that one time, and then that French listener sent us a really kind email.
know.
And we were like, never mind, we can't be mean about
It's
France
okay, I
anymore.
guess we have to like France
I
now.
know.
I mean, it was all in good fun. I much love to everyone, but you know, we have to say that now.
I know.
Just kidding.
In retrospect.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know.
I just can't believe Gina's not gonna say anything about her medals.
We really need to move past that.
I haven't moved past it. What do people want to know about the medals?
They're not allowed to know.
They're actually
She just wants
they're
to.
actually those chocolate ones that you just like peel the outside off, and it's like
Right,
Well,
right.
they could be for all anyone knows, since you won't talk about them.
It's really a good bit. I like the bit.
I did say this wasn't even planned, but I did I not when you logged on say, "Oh boy, do I have some bits for tonight."
Like, don't even get me started on all my bits, okay?
I've been
was
really bit forward lately. I mean, the panic that was instilled in me when I was trying to pick you up from the airport and
That was a good bit.
trying to find everything I needed and be there on time to stand outside properly. And I was like, oh my God, I can't miss this. I was like, this is the best.
It was so funny, you guys. She stood outside and held up a sign that said Dr. Spoon's Palermo and was wearing her sunglasses and like looking like she came to pick me up like she was a driver.
It's like, I wish
And it
I
was
had
really,
a
really
blazer
funny.
and a cap, you know, but the best I could do was a
She was like,
flannel.
What kind of snacks do Spoons like?
Yeah.
How do you spell Palermo? I was like,
Yes, and she got me lots of birthday snacks, and we ate cake that night in the hotel room. It was awesome. It was very sweet.
That's so good.
Yeah, it was great. It was a really funny bit. I cracked up. A lovely welcome to South Dakota bit.
Such a good bit. I was telling Spoons that I was like going through episodes to pull clips, like YouTube clips, to share on social media, and I was going through our silent patient episode, and it was not a planned bit. It never is. But I paused on this one place, or I hit like play in the middle of the episode, right when I listened to myself go, the thing about Greek people is, I was like, okay, what did I say here? This is gonna be good, right? Don't worry. It didn't end up being offensive exclusively to Greek people. It was also offensive to Italians. So it's all okay.
Not surprising.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
I was like, oh.
You just like, and then she was like, you know what? I do stand by it though. After listening back, I stand by that.
I do stand by it, actually. And then I like reiterated all my logic to Spoons, so she's already had to hear this like twice. But I was like, listen, this is what I said, and this is why I said it, and I don't take it back.
Well, one thing about Ash is she is, oh, that's another thing I've been doing. Here are my new phrases I've been saying. I'll say one thing about me, or one thing about Ash, you know, you got to start with
That's really good.
I start a lot of sentences like that now. Another thing I've been saying is, oh, I just forgot it.
I just forgot it. That's what it was.
No. What have I been saying?
What's something else that's unique and special?
Oh yeah.
about you?
Well, that's good. That's a good
That's a
one.
good
What's
one.
something else that's unique and special about you? Oh my God.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm gonna remember in the middle of talking about the Prince and the Pauper. And
I know, probably because I'll use it and it won't be as funny.
No,
because I
no.
adopt most of your sayings.
I just have to think for a second. Anyway, keep talking. Keep talking. I'll come back to it.
So
I've gotten into K-pop lately.
Oh yeah,
That's my other update.
that's Spoons' primary life update.
That's all. I'm not telling y'all anything about my real life. All you need to know is I went to South Dakota and now I'm into K-pop, and I'm sorry that I ever said I didn't get it. Now I get it.
I get it.
just to be clear, the two aren't correlated though, going to South Dakota and K-pop.
I heard there's a huge fan base in South
That's
Dakota.
really like the K-pop headquarters. South Dakota.
The 8 people that live in South Dakota are all really into K-pop.
It's K-pop
Stray
for the
Kids.
1K in Dakota. South Dakota.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, I'll think of the thing I've been saying later. I can't remember now. I just have to be quiet for a second so I can remember it. But you guys can talk.
Okay.
Shh, nobody say anything.
Everyone
This
shut
is-
up. I'm trying to remember.
I hear,
It's just a silent
I was gonna
podcast for
say,
10
I hear
minutes.
this is really good for ratings. Everybody be quiet.
Everyone shut up. I do not know.
Just remember, oh, good. Somebody will say something and I'll go, good, that's what we need. Good, that's what we need.
You do?
That's my new favorite one that I've been doing lately. It's newer than the other two,
Uh-huh.
but it's really funny, especially when
that's what we need.
something goes wrong and you can say, oh, that's what we need. Anyway,
I've been saying that.
Try that one out for size, you
That's a
guys.
good
That's a
one.
good one.
I really liked that I didn't like that I never used it, but I like this. I'm really bad at remembering things that I like to say. I'm like, I want to incorporate that into my everyday, and I never do. But someone at one point a long time ago was like, whenever anything goes wrong, you're just like plot twist, but like I never did that.
This feels like maybe we're your therapist.
But I never did.
I never do that.
The way you like trailed off is so sad.
Also, for those who are not viewing this, she is still wearing her sunglasses inside as she has been.
And
A
metal.
hood, and
Yeah.
then the medals. So I just want everyone to like really picture
She
this.
needs 2 therapists.
Yes, she does. She's got her feet up on the desk.
Oh wait, can I share one more anecdote from South Dakota?
Oh yes,
No.
please.
Okay. I'm going to. We were staying at a hotel before we went to the house that the retreat was at, and we were doing some crafting in preparation for things the next day, and Gina was wearing a headlamp in the hotel room like while peeling vinyl off of a thing, and we were watching Bob's Burgers, and I'm ironing, and we're eating cake and drinking wine, and it's just so funny to me every time I think about the headlamp. I like looked backwards. I was like, haha, that was so funny. And she's fully just like focused up, like really, really.
It did not register to me how odd that would look too. Like it just like I had it, I put it on. I didn't even think about
It
like
was so funny. It was really good. I have a photo. Maybe
I know
we
I
can
saw
share
I
it.
did not
Oh, we
see
should
that
share it.
photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you won't. We'll just share it. You can see it when the rest of the world sees it.
Yeah, that'll be a fun surprise for you.
I do have to
Oh, what a
say
fun
I
surprise.
enjoyed like quoting Bob's Burgers with you because I'd never have anyone to do that with. I'm gonna run away for a second
That-
because my nose is leaking. So
Oh,
be right
okay.
Okay. Now we can talk about her. Oh wait, she has a wireless headphone.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it. Ash. Oh, wait. Well, I guess we can just cut this.
What? Oh,
I
you
was
could,
gonna
but I
say-
don't want to.
I was gonna say you could talk about your drink,
Oh, I could talk about the baby just kicked my bladder
baby.
because I'm pregnant, you guys.
You are?
Oh, what? This is very confusing. My drink. We're doing The Prince and the Pauper today by Mark Twain. So you guys won't be getting an author bio because we have done that for Mark Twain before, and I absolutely love Mark Twain. He's fantastic. He's one of my favorite authors.
Mark.
I say that you wouldn't know that necessarily from this book specifically, but I will get into that one later.
We haven't fully said it out loud, but they basically told me in so many words that they hated this novel.
No, I
Hates it
Um,
is
You know
a
why
strong
the
word.
reason that we haven't had a podcast in 6 months is because we had to read this book.
Gino texted me. She was like, "Is Prince and the Pauper was going to kill the podcast?" It's like, oh my God.
You know what? I am sorry that I am trying to get us to expand our repertoire.
I know. The only reason that we read the class.
I am sorry, okay?
Hey, but then I think about like North and South, which you picked, which was really good.
didn't
The
we
Woman
love
in
it?
White was really
We all had
good.
fun with Woman in White.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly. That was good.
Well, I'm
Prince of the
sorry that
Pauper is-
everyone hated Prince of the Pauper. It's not that long. You didn't have to suffer for that long.
No, I couldn't believe it wasn't that long. It felt so long.
Okay.
It's
Look
been
into it.
84 years.
Tell us about your dream.
Hey, so we didn't do like one specific cocktail for this book because I forgot to ask Gino about it, and then we just winged what we had.
Because
So
once again, it's killing the podcast.
But
this book was almost the downfall of That Pretentious Book Club.
Yeah, never mind all the other stuff that's been going on. Appendicitis,
Oh, yeah.
bookstore.
You guys, I had my appendix removed
Marathons.
whilst being like 17 weeks
Marathons.
pregnant.
Yeah.
Crazy.
She had an issue.
I
and it was
did.
her
a
appendix.
It was my appendix.
situation.
It was one of many situations.
It was quite alarming.
We
I
were
know. I
actually-
went to the doctor. I was like, I think it's my appendix, and they were like, we don't think so. Here's some Tylenol.
It was actually the last time we had set
Yeah.
up to record. It was literally I texted that morning and I
day.
was like, so 7 still or whatever, and you're like, funny story.
Oh, that's right.
That's so true. That's exactly
so
true.
true.
So
Oh
this
my
was
gosh.
supposed to be several months ago now.
This would have been months ago.
But you're at
Dang
the
appendix.
hospital.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just remember that.
My appendix.
My response was
Sorry.
because I said, so are we doing 7 still? And you said, funny story. My appendix is about to burst. And I was like, so 8?
That cracked me
I
up.
was like,
He's like fully in the hospital. I was in the kitchen in the bookstore and I was like, what?
is the bookstore I just opened I was like, so I am in the hospital. They finally gave me pain medicine. I am somewhat delirious. I will not be coming up. And everyone was wonderful. And you guys all just like covered shifts and it was fantastic. And shout out to all of the girlies at the Story Emporium Bookshop because you guys are amazing. Oh my gosh.
We've been having fun.
Fantastic. And fun fact, if they ever give you fentanyl at the hospital for pain relief, there is a very good chance you won't remember any of the texts that you send when you're on it. I was getting texts from people that I haven't texted in a really long time. They were like, how's your body? And I was like, what? And they were like, you got your appendix out. And I was like, how the hell did you know that? And then I scrolled back and was like, that's a long text from me that I don't remember sending.
You're like, okay, stalker, how would you know? And then you're like, oh, I told them.
I sent you a very
so crazy.
You guys, okay, I am gonna briefly rant about it because like just me and medicine, you guys. This is not if you've been around for any period of time, you've probably heard some sort of medical rant. But I went into the hospital and was like, I'm really sick and I'm in a lot of pain. And they were like, well, you're pregnant, so it could be anything. And I was like, well, I'm in like so much pain. And can we please figure out why everything hurts? And they were like, well, we don't know, but we think that you're probably fine because your blood pressure is fine. And I was like, okay, well, I think it might be my appendix. And they were like, we don't think so. And I was there for 4 hours and I was like, I am at a level 9 pain. I came in at a level 9 pain. And I know what a level 9 pain is because I've given birth before. And I was like, I am at level 9. Can I please have some So 4 hours later, they gave me 2 Tylenol.
Sick. And that didn't fix it?
No, shockingly.
Oh.
Shockingly, it did nothing. And then I was like, it's my appendix. And they were like, we don't think so. And I was like, it's my appendix. And they were like, we don't think so. And I was like, get somebody to check my appendix. And then the doctor who delivered my first child came into the room and she's terrifying. I love her so much. She's so goddamn scary. Excuse my language, but Dr. Brisky is terrifying. She was like, someone check this girl's appendix, get her an MRI. And they came in and like pushed on my appendix and I was like, oh my God. And they were like, it might be her appendix.
You're like, oh really?
And then they took me for an MRI and I vomited and they were like, see, they were like, you didn't say you were nauseous. And I was like, I'm not nauseous, I'm in pain. I'm vomiting from pain. I have been vomiting from pain. And anyways,
baby.
So then I got the MRI and they were like, well, that's an incredibly inflamed appendix. Yeah, that's got to come out. They're like, the problem is we waited for too long. The surgeon is gone. And also we gave you saltine crackers. So you've eaten. So you can't have surgery until the morning anyways. And so then I got to just continue to be in the hospital as my appendix continued to get larger and larger and more inflamed. But at least they gave me fentanyl.
So that you could send texts you don't remember.
And morphine on and off. They like switched back and forth. And I was like, is this safe? I'm pregnant.
Oh my God.
And they were like, yeah, it's probably fine. You're in your second trimester. And I was like,
it'll be fine.
Okay. And
like, I don't have the highest faith in you guys right now.
I really don't. And then the surgeon afterwards were like, so how did it go? And he was like, it went fine. And then no one could contact him for 48 hours.
Sick.
I was
He
like,
said, I'm taking a nap.
Yeah. And then everyone was like, we were trying to confirm some questions we had about the surgery. Like, because I had like, I guess it happens sometimes like in surgery, but like partially collapsed lungs. And so they were like, wow, her oxygen level is not going back up after the surgery. I guess it happens sometimes. So it wasn't
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. And so they're like, we would really like to talk to the doctor or the surgeon, you know. And he was like, basically 48 hours later, after no one could get a hold of him, he showed back up and he was like, the surgery went well. There are no problems. And that was it. And I was like,
I think he lied.
That's what?
You're like, are you sure about that?
Are you 100% certain? Anyways, so that's my story of how when I got my appendix removed whilst being pregnant. And baby's fine. And this baby might even be smaller than Riley, who was a giant monster baby. So that could be cool. And
could be sick. I don't know.
Totally sick. Feel like it's a girl. I don't know. We're not finding out. Riley's going to be incredibly disappointed if it's anything but a girl. He wants a girl so bad.
Yeah.
And fun fact, when they take out your appendix when you're pregnant, they don't just cut over your appendix, which would make sense to me. Instead, they cut you 3 times directly down the middle of your stomach, which seems worse.
Oh.
That seems That seems worse.
I
don't know.
I didn't realize this.
So now I
See,
have
this is one of those things where like you just don't tell me stuff, and then you reveal it later. I'm like, oh.
So a couple months ago when I was, in my second trimester and had my appendix removed. What?
Yeah.
I literally
No
forgot
idea.
to tell my brother for a hot minute.
Did
too.
you really?
And then I was like, what point should I tell him?
You're like, it's kind of awkward now.
It's like it's been too long. He's
Okay,
gonna be
so
like,
this
"Why didn't you
crazy
tell
thing
me?"
happened.
Like, hey.
But yeah, anyways. God.
But you're all good now.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
I'm glad
Everything's
you're good.
fine.
Well, girl,
Oh, and
winter.
the weird thing that I thought was wrong. Yeah, well,
Yeah, well, girl, winter. Hashtag
yeah.
well, girl, winter.
Yeah, and it turns out I could have traveled because everything they thought was
It's
wrong
okay. It
with
was
me
better
was not
without
wrong.
you. No one wanted
That's
you
what we
there.
call a callback. It's full circle.
To bring it full circle, baby and I are fine. There was nothing weirdly wrong with us anyways.
Oh my god.
But it was good. Anyways, so the book.
So
No,
you were
the
going to talk
drink.
about your drink.
Oh, that's right.
Talk about your drink, because then I gotta
Right.
talk about mine.
Okay.
Okay.
I just cannot get over like Gino's whole everything.
I
right
love
now.
this vibe. Like, really, I do.
That's really, really good.
I love, but I'm going to put this in my quotes later when you said, I'm really bit forward lately. That is everything to me, and that's going in my lexicon.
Oh,
You okay?
yeah.
Okay.
Amazing. Okay, so our drinks. So we did one Prince drink and one Pauper drink. Because I am pregnant or something, and I can't have alcohol. I was like, well, I'm obviously getting the Pauper drink, so
Right.
okay.
Right.
So we have here. This is the Pauper drink. There is the Prince drink.
What are these?
Is it?
What are they for people
Is
who
it
are
nice?
listening?
So for people who are
Like,
listening,
this is a auditory
Yeah.
medium. Please.
Oh my god.
I'll tell you guys. I was gonna tell you guys anyways. Mine is not exciting, so I'll say mine first. So
I think we're good at this anymore.
I don't think we were ever
Ever,
gonna.
ever were.
Oh God. So for my Pauper drink, I couldn't decide what to do, and then my child left his lemonade here. So I poured some of his lemonade into a cup. Then he threw a lemon and mint tea bag in there and some hot water, and that's my drink.
A delicious concoction.
Mm.
Lemon water.
Hot lemon water.
Lemon water.
With a hint of mint, maybe.
And my Prince drink is blueberry wine, because I was like, blue blood.
Yeah,
He's royal.
perfect.
But it's not really that blue. And then I put Sprite in it also.
Excellent.
Because we ball. Okay. Go ahead, Gina.
I did think yesterday or today, I forget, I was like, I didn't tell them what the drink is. And I looked up some ideas, and the first one that came up was this absurd drink that I literally didn't understand. I couldn't even read the ingredients of the first one. I was like, that's absurd. And then the second one, it was like a Prince I don't know. There's a drink literally called like Prince Edward or something. I don't know. Do you know? Have you heard of this?
Ooh.
No.
No, but that would have been great. If
But
I had known
well, so the funny thing is I looked it up. I was like, why is it called Prince Edward? And Edward might be incorrect, but it's a prince name. Oh, Albert. Prince
that.
Albert
Okay.
cocktail.
Oh.
And I was like, why? So I looked it up, and it was at Prince Albert's funeral. They were serving champagne, and someone was like, champagne's not for a funeral. So someone was like, let's pour beer in it. Now it's for a funeral. So it was
Let's ruin it.
champagne with stout in it.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
crazy.
And I was fairly positive I had to have a stout somewhere in this house, but then I was running around and I couldn't find stout anywhere. So then my third idea pretty much follows the lengths of y'all's, is that, wait, hold on.
She's spinning around.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
This
Oh,
is
oh my God.
the Prince element.
she's wearing a crown.
And then
No, he's wearing a
the
crown.
Pauper is the fact that I can't afford to go out and buy more alcohol, so it was whatever I had.
We really nailed it this episode.
Concept. This is really good. And I love that you are very bit forward. You're so
was very
committed.
bit forward.
The spin, the transformation.
That's a second spin transformation we've
I
gotten.
mean, this
We
is
didn't get to see the first
It's
one.
like dinner and a show over here. Okay.
It's like therapy and a show. Love it.
Not surprisingly,
Therapy.
mine is champagne and grenadine.
Grenadine? Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There it is.
This podcast
Very
brought to you
good.
by grenadine.
Grenadine.
Sponsor me.
For real. Grenadine sponsor.
The pod, yeah. All the listeners are like, not me.
You're like, oh, why did I tune back in?
Damn it. I forgot it's like this.
Oh my God.
All right. Should we do the book then?
Yeah.
Okay. So the book is The Prince and the Pauper by Mark Twain, which we already said.
Mhm.
And
Cue
I
the
forgot what we
incredibly
begin
limited
with.
applause.
First impressions. anyone-
I've seen The Princess and the Pauper,
Right.
and I enjoyed that. I actually just watched it recently.
So good.
All of the songs still memorized. Was very
Mm.
proud of myself.
Yes.
I'm just gonna off the bat say I thought I would like the book more than Princess and the Pauper, the Barbie movie, and that did not turn out to be the case.
No, you didn't. No one believes that.
Well,
Who would believe that they would like the book better than the Barbie movie version? That's absurd.
I thought I would. 'Cause
Yeah.
This is Mark Twain. This is my man. Mark Twain. I've never been so confused and disappointed.
here's the thing. And I also love Mark Twain, and I was excited about this, and I actually did like it, but I didn't expect to like it better than the Barbie movie because the Barbie movie is the best film ever made. So let's
You're
just
like, I
get
was
that
just
out of the
being
way.
realistic.
It's truly the greatest movie ever. And I listen to the songs to this day. Oh, and I just turned 29. That was another thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we talked about
Nice.
my birthday.
Yeah, but we
You're
didn't say how old
29?
you're- Yeah.
And so yes.
Life update.
So at my big age of 29, I do still enjoy the Barbie Princess and the Pauper
I
film.
do too.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead. That's it.
Oh,
You didn't like it as much.
Sorry. The
Sometimes
Prince
I'm
and
so
the
aggressive.
Pauper. My first impression, I really thought it was going to be funny because Mark Twain is so funny.
I thought it would be funnier too.
Yeah. That was my. I really wanted it to be funny. And I was like, it's a shortish book. Look at this book. It's pretty small. And it's Mark Twain. It's probably going to be pretty snappy, pretty witty, pretty fun and lighthearted. Probably not going to be a bunch of kids getting beat up. For sure.
Boy. If you have an issue with kids getting beat up, do not.
This is not the book.
This is not the book for you.
That was my first impression. What about you, Gino?
My first impression was I think I've read this before, but I don't remember. And that was it. And then I read it and I was like, I had not read it before. But I have read many retellings, with different kinds of characters and
Mhm.
things, and I've always liked the retellings a lot. So,
Yes.
yeah.
So you expected to like the original?
I don't know that I expected to like it. I feel like I
I did. I really
like-
expected to like.
I like to read classics. I don't like classics. Like,
I like to have accomplished reading a classic, but I don't enjoy the classic.
Say that you did it,
hey,
but you're not enjoying
Three.
yourself.
3.
I know.
3.
Like I'm a type 3. Do you see my
I-
medals? If I could get a medal for every classic I've read.
I was like, I mean, that's
God.
legitimately the explanation. Is I
She
I like to
like
feel-
on the phone 2 days ago, she was like, "You know how I hate running? I really think I could be a runner." I was like, what is wrong with you?
You are crazy, and I say that with love, but you are crazy.
crazy.
I was like, over my dead body will I be a runner?
Heart, love you. I ran like 200 miles last week. I hate running. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay.
Do I enjoy it?
Interesting.
No.
No, I hate
Not at all. I do think I could be a runner though. I think that could be my personality now.
She's like, it's a
I'm
bit, you
searching
guys. Oh
for
my god, it's a
myself.
bit.
I don't know what my personality is anymore. Clearly.
Oh my god. She's like, can you not tell I'm in a crisis?
She's like, this is the
This is a
this is
call
why you're
for
my
help.
therapist.
This is a call for help.
All the way from the Netherlands.
I'm going to screenshot this, and it's going to be your new picture on my phone.
Oh, that's really good. I like that.
Absolutely.
Excellent idea. Oh, that's the one right there.
There it is.
She just lifted her glass up for those who can't see the video.
Gatsby-esque.
Very.
Yeah, I also well, I was excited because I love Mark Twain as well. We all know Huckleberry Finn is one of my favorite books, and it wasn't as funny as I thought it was gonna be. But I didn't hate it. I had a good time. I know I'm in the minority. But yeah, it was an
Can
interesting.
you say minority if you're like the only one?
Here's the thing. I think perhaps that this is a treasure island of a book in which all of the retellings are better than the original.
Yeah.
But we're grateful for the original for
giving
what
us
it
the
is.
concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just if it was anyone but Mark Twain. I think also part of my lack of enjoyment was just so much was disappointment based on what I expected from Mark.
Well, here's one thing I thought. I guess we're getting into it now.
Here's one
I don't know about like okay, here's an anecdote. One time I was watching Blue Hawaii in college.
Mhm.
And about 5 minutes in, I said out loud, "Oh, I forgot he talks like Elvis." That's kind of like my experience watching or reading this book because I was like, "Oh, I forgot that he's obsessed with doing dialogue this way."
Yeah.
Where he will write out like he loves to, I think, be accurate.
Yeah.
And so I kind of was expecting them all to talk more colloquially, but
Yeah.
it takes a minute to get used to it because it's what he thinks they would talk like in the 1500s.
That is so correct. You're so correct.
And I was like, "Oh, Mark, okay, I'm sorry. I should have been familiar with your game, you know."
It's so understandable in Huckleberry Finn because Huckleberry Finn is an uneducated child. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I understand what he's trying
And
to
it's
say.
only like 100 and well, now it's quite a while ago, but it's more
It's not
recent.
like, the 1500s.
It wasn't the 1500s, and it's
Yeah.
America, you get a better idea.
Yeah.
But in this case, I was like, oh, I forgot that he's gonna make him sound like Elizabethans.
Yeah.
Well, almost.
Not my
See, not
favorite.
even Elizabethans yet.
Yeah.
She's in it.
Yeah, she is.
Also, here's another thing. I did not realize that. One thing about me, I did not realize that the prince in question was Prince Edward.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't read the back before we started it. And then I very recently watched that show with Lady Jane Grey where she gets with the guy who turns into a horse.
Let's say the horse guy.
Oh yeah.
The horse guy.
Mm.
The horse guy show. And that's about Prince Edward. And because Lady Jane Grey is also in it. And so it's like, okay, I had like a vague understanding of mostly my history starts kind of more with Elizabeth in terms of this period of time.
So it's
But
like right before
it
you
kind
were
of- but then
context.
that show helped me contextualize some things more. I was like, oh right, Henry VIII. Okay. So I was pretty ready for this, but then I didn't realize it was this. So then I was like, wow, this is crazy. Now I have the context. Sorry, is this so boring?
I think part of what you enjoyed about it is that you were like, oh, historically, this was because you just. This is gonna sound like such a diss to Gino and I, but I don't mean it to be like, oh wow, we're so dumb, but like you're just so much smarter than we are.
Okay, that is definitely not true. It's just like history.
Especially with like history and like remembering things and like having like the like intellectual patience to like keep trying to like push through boring ass history stuff till it gets interesting.
You're like the way that you were able to read literature that is so bad and boring is truly incredible. Like,
God, but I do find it boring sometimes.
But like, I love that you'll just read anything.
Oh, my assumption is that the fact that I find it boring is a character flaw with me. Like, this is probably my problem.
I don't think so. I do believe that Prism of Pauper was more boring than I thought it would be. And I'll admit that.
It was incredibly boring.
Anyways,
So also sad.
it was kind of sad. Moments.
It
ends happily.
Yeah, the ending was a huge relief.
I mean, it was
For a
really,
lot of
like,
reasons.
huzzah.
I was so glad it
That
was the
ending.
ending.
Okay. I don't remember what other segments we do, or are we just talking about it?
We just go into talking,
Okay,
giving a
so-
summary.
The main Should I start it?
Oh, please
Okay.
do.
The main characters, jump in whenever, are Tom Canty, who is a poor little boy from like really bad part of London.
He's a papa.
He's the Pauper,
Poor
the
little
Pauper,
pauper.
the titular role of the Pauper, and he's got it rough, but he's always kind of put on airs a bit. He like
quite the personality.
He's a personality, big
He for
personality there.
sure would have been beat up no matter what age he was living in.
Yeah, he definitely puts on airs.
Oh yeah.
Because he kind of always like wanted to be a little prince, but poor thing is like living at home with an abusive father and grandmother, and he has to like beg and stuff. It's like really bad. It's like rough for him out there.
Yeah, the only difference is if he were like now with his weird little putting on airs, putting on airs is really understating it. Like he walks around talking like he envisions a prince would talk.
Well,
Like
he's got a big imagination.
he does, but the only difference between his treatment in society then versus if he was doing it now is that hopefully he would not be with an abusive family now, but he would be getting the shit kicked out of him at school. And his parents would probably have him in therapy.
He's doing his best. Well, also here's the thing. I think they're only 9 years old.
I was gonna say they are
little.
kids. Like he is kind of just
They're
like
teeny.
he is just kind of playing the like imagination of a child sort of thing.
That's
He's,
true.
like,
But this
little.
is like his like one imagination game.
I can't judge too harshly because I would definitely die if I was a pauper in
His life is
1500s
so bad.
London, and
This is
everyone hated me.
Zero judgment for the way that he is in his setting. He's just trying to
I think
survive.
he's
He's so dissociated. It's
So-
so sad.
It is pretty sad. So he ends up running into the Prince of Wales, who is Prince Edward,
Mm-hmm.
Henry VIII's son, Elizabeth's brother, for those interested, Lady Jane Grey's cousin. That's where we're at in history.
Gotcha.
Keep going down the
So,
tree.
I'm gonna forget all of that.
It's contextualized.
I've already forgotten all of it.
Okay, so he's the Prince of Wales, and then our boy Tom is like so overcome with excitement to see a real prince
Mhm.
that he gets a little too close, and these like guards kind of like rough him up a bit. They're like, "Hey, get back here. Get away from here, child."
Yeah, you
know,
pauper.
you know how you beat up a 9-year-old. And so then
Just gonna interject
Prince-
real quick that I did watch.
Yeah.
I did watch the Disney's Mickey, Prince and the Pauper in preparation for this. So that's what.
Oh my
that's what I'm
god.
seeing in my mind.
I haven't seen it. Is it less violent?
No, more actually.
There's like decapitations on
Yeah,
screen.
it's
you
just
know?
like wild.
It's crazy.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna take that one off the approved watch list for Riley. Excellent.
Continue.
Please interject with anything that Mickey did that differed from the novel.
I was gonna start the storytelling of the story being like, well, what happens is Mickey goes to the but I did read the book. I contemplated not finishing the book, but I did finish it. But I did also watch.
I finished it 2 days ago.
No, I finished it like 2 months ago, so that's why I'm a little quieter. I'm like, I
2
don't
months
really
ago, I
remember
was
a lot.
having my appendix cut out.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't know.
But
I was literally gonna finish it that morning.
I do picture
that I got my appendix.
I do picture more in my head the Mickey Mouse version than the actual book. So as you're talking,
I think
I'm
that's-
like seeing Mickey and Goofy doing these things.
I love.
That's nice. That's
I love how you're
lighthearted.
like, I really think that it's not as good as the adaptations, and the adaptation in question is the Mickey version.
Oh
I
my
feel like
god.
it's just so much more poignant when it comes from the voice of Goofy.
I hate Goofy.
Well, gosh, Mickey.
Oh, I hate it so much.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that we also need to go to therapy about. You hate the Goofy
I
movie,
hate
and I love
You
it.
hate what?
I hate most of.
He hates the Goofy movie.
I do. I hate all the original
Don't
Disney
like
characters.
Goofy movie. I don't hate the Disney characters, but I don't
I
like the
do.
Goofy movie. But I think it's because my sister watched it too much as a child. So I don't know.
That was me. I watched it like
That's
every
my
day.
husband.
I loved
He
it.
really, really loves the Goofy.
I
I don't like any of the original Disney characters, and I especially don't like Goofy. He's the worst of them. He annoys the hell out of me. Every time he opens his mouth, I'm like, shut up.
Well, he's incompetent and you don't like that.
That's so true. He's so incompetent.
You know.
Also, if you guys hear the sound of a train,
We're right
because
next
there
to
is
the
a
train.
train.
I can't hear it.
The shop is right by a train. Okay, perfect.
Now that I've
My favorite's always been Donald.
Really?
I love Donald Duck.
If I had to pick
He's
one,
really grumpy
I like him.
and he's just over it.
I relate to him more than the others if I had to pick one.
I like that you also can't really understand him.
I know, me
That's my
too.
other favorite part. Yeah, he's great.
now
What was Donald's
now
role?
that
in
I've thoroughly
Prince and the
derailed
Pauper?
this story.
Did Donald have a role?
Yeah, he was the Prince Mickey's like what's it called? The handmaiden, whatever that would be, and like guy prince, whatever.
Oh, like his
His
manservant.
manservant, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Donald.
Okay, well, good for him. So, the Prince and Pauper meet up outside of, I think, Westminster Abbey, and he's like, oh, please unhand that boy. And then he's like, are you all right? And then he's like, let's hang out. And so they basically go back to the castle and just are hanging out in the prince's room.
What if we try on each other's clothes?
Yeah, and they're like, oh my god, this is so crazy. We look exactly the same, twins.
So cute.
And they're also, we were born on the same day. Let's not unpack that. I'm truly like, are they related?
That's what I was thinking the whole time.
I kind of thought there might have been something.
I was like, this is gonna be exciting. And then they were like, no.
They were like, we're not gonna work on that. Yeah, but
Just a
they look
weird
exactly
coincidence.
alike. It's just a crazy coincidence. And so then they try on each other's clothes. But then the prince, do you remember why he hid the seal? He put it
I don't
in
think he
Earth's-
I don't think he hid it intentionally.
He just like
he
kind of
was
put
just
it
like
there.
like there were the fact that that Tom Canty was there and it kind of threw him off his game and he was like leaving, so he was like, I just gotta put it somewhere. So
Yeah. So he leaves because he's gonna go like talk to those guys who beat up Tom, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tom is like alone in the castle, and while the prince is away, he's obviously outside dressed like a pauper, and he looks exactly like Tom. And so they're like, hey, get the hell out of here, what are you doing here? And he's like, I'm literally the Prince of Wales. And they're like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And so they kick him to the street, and so then Tom is stuck being the Prince of Wales,
But because he's been practicing, speaking in such a princely way for so long, everyone's like, I believe it.
yeah, he
except
does
for
better
not
than
at all.
expected.
They're all
Yeah.
like, this guy's insane. Like, he is the prince.
They do think he's
They're
crazy.
like, he is the prince
yeah.
for sure. I mean, obviously, he looks like the prince, but he's lost his mind.
They do. They
It's-
believe he's lost his mind because he has like no
He
memory.
does also try to tell them immediately.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
They're
I'm
like,
not the prince.
poor
and
lad
they're
has
like,
lost his
"Oh, no."
mind.
Like
And he
really
like
was
eats
trying
with the
his
wrong
best.
fork, and they're like, yes, he's absolutely lost his mind. A silly boy.
Like, oh, can you
Oh,
believe
England.
it? I'm seeing it. Oh my god, poor thing. And
Yeah.
then the prince is having a horrible time because
Oh my
he
gosh.
ends up back at the Canty's house, and they're like mean to him.
They're all horrible. And
And
he's like,
then-
unhand me. I
Yeah.
am the prince. And
He's
his mom is like,
really-
oh no.
Tom did a much better job assimilating than the prince did.
Incredibly.
Because
Yes.
Edward is really like, I am going to tell everyone that I am the prince, and
Mhm.
I do not care that it is clearly hurting my ability to survive out
Oh,
here.
yes.
Like, he was not reading the room at all.
To be
at
fair,
all.
princes
I
are
was
kind
so
of famous
stressed for his
that.
mom.
They're famous for not being able
Yeah.
to
I
like,
mean,
read the room in those situations.
Very true. And Mark knew that
So
about
true.
our Prince Edward.
And Tom
you know?
Canty was a survivor, and survive he did. He's like, I'm gonna work this.
I did think that all the prince stuff being a pauper was way more interesting than Tom being the prince.
Yeah,
What
I
did
did
you guys
too.
think?
I thought it was way more interesting.
I really liked all that.
I was really, really, really stressed for Tom Canty's mom.
Oh,
I was very
poor
stressed
mom.
out because at first she was like, I mean, basically, whenever he would act like Tom Canty would act like a little prince, it would make his father even worse, like treat him even worse. Him and his mom. So the father and the father's mom, the grandma, are like horrible.
Mhm.
And so then, of course, the prince, when he is now, everyone thinks that he's Tom Canty, but of course, he's still acting like a prince because he doesn't know how to be anything else.
Mhm.
And then it's like making his father and grandmother even worse than usual. And the mom was just trying to protect him. And she's like, please stop being this way, Tom. because it's making everything worse and I'm trying to protect you. And then he's like, unhand me, I am not your child. And she's like, oh my God, he's actually lost it. And she's just like, she's like, what do I do?
Yeah, you really
Can you imagine?
think that he would have, I mean, he does learn lessons throughout, like about peasant life sort of thing, but you really think he would have grasped earlier on like a lot of those lessons, like a lot of the
It
like
did take a while to set it.
like
It really took most of the book.
Yeah, he kind of, I feel like they both have well, it's kind of building. So the prince ends up meeting Miles, who is another main character now, and he's like this guy who is kind of like, oh, this poor kid, he's crazy. Like, so everyone thinks they're both crazy. And so he's like, I guess I'll hang out with him so he doesn't get beat up again. So Miles and Prince Edward are just going gallivanting around England, and they keep getting into little misadventures. And Miles is like, oh God, this poor kid's gonna die if I leave him. And he's also like, I have my own shit going on because my brother like married my true love, and then also like I kind of haven't been home in years and years, and I'm not really sure what the deal is there. And then they go back there, and they're like, we don't know who you are. And then his brother is like, throws him in prison. And so then Prince Edward and Miles are in prison.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And then that's mostly when Edward is like, wait a second, this sucks. He's like, I can't believe that everyone is getting like tortured and killed for these really minor offenses. He's like, in my England? And I'm like, well, yes. Oh, also at this point, Henry VIII has died.
About to say yes. And so now Tom Canty is king of England.
Right, he's the king. So they haven't had the coronation yet, but he is the king.
I do have to say that you said Miles does not ring a bell in my head. The name, I do not remember that being a name, but the character, that was my favorite. Everything that had to do with him was my favorite.
Is that not his name?
Probably no, it probably is. I don't know why. It just like is not
I think so.
ringing in my head.
The name didn't ring a bell for me, except for that I'm pretty sure it's spoiler that I'm sure I think at the very end, basically they're able to like give everyone a happy ending except for Miles, who dies in prison.
No,
that's fine.
he has a happy ending.
He does.
Yeah.
It works out because
there's one character who they're like, and so didn't make it though.
Yes. Well, Edward is like, while he's in jail, he's like, I'm going to pardon all of you when I'm back on the throne. And they're like, oh, poor kid. And so then at the end, he actually ends up getting all of them off except for this one guy who they already killed.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, oh God,
like,
that's
no, but I did find
so
Miles' character in storyline and kind of everything he was in was the most interesting parts of the book for me. That I was like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah, I liked him. I was intrigued by his whole situation. I was like, this could probably be a book on its own. But instead, he's kind of like the secondary character to Prince Edward's like weird stuff.
Oh, and Tom Canty is at this time like changing a bunch of laws and proclamations and giving
like,
and
I'm
in
king,
really
I can do whatever I
reasonable
want.
ways. Exactly. And everyone's like, we thought he was mad, but actually he's a genius.
It was kind of killing me that they're like, he's got such a good head on his shoulders. And I was like, imagine.
He's like, why would we boil someone alive? That seems cruel. And they're like, that does seem cruel. What a wise king we have.
He is so great. And I'm also like, he's really like glowing in comparison to Henry VIII. You know, like we've got to keep that in
hard
mind.
to do,
That's
man.
what we just come off.
You're like a 9-year-old boy off the streets.
I love that Mark basically was like, yeah, things would be better if the rich people were
I bet you.
It's like, imagine how he's like, you know what? It's pretty awesome that Edward had to learn all this stuff, you know, from the common folk, and now he's better at stuff.
Now he's better at ruling. Crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder what sort of social commentary we were going with.
I also really like that Mark, he seemed very dedicated to me believing that he knew what he was talking about.
Oh my God,
like,
so dedicated.
Okay, well, I did enjoy that he had his narrative voice was still very like kind of snarky present, you know?
Yeah.
Like there were some moments in there where I chuckled because he said like one time he said something like he was like setting the scene and he's like, all right, and now I'm gonna change the tense again. Okay, so back to this. And And I was like, he's so funny.
That is funny.
And then like he kept like interjecting stuff like, well, and if you'll look that up, you'll see that it is true. Like that kind of
He's like, I want you to know I did research this thoroughly.
It's like, I believe you, sir.
Mark Twain was definitely a nerd.
Oh my God. Yeah.
For sure. Which I forget sometimes because he's so funny. I'm like, he was probably a cool guy. And then I'm like, well, he was probably a lot like Spoons, to be honest. Very funny.
That's
Which is
the
cool.
nicest thing you have ever said to me.
He's really
I
very
can't believe
nice
You just said
and
that.
very, very good at remembering
Look,
things.
this
Really
therapy's
smart.
working. They're hugging now. I'm so good at my job.
You were really, really good at
Yeah.
this. No,
I'm so good at my job with her sunglasses and hoodie.
it's really kind of enjoy it reading like historical fiction that was written historically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this Tale of Two Cities is like set in the past, even though it's listen,
Wait, I
listen.
just heard
Okay.
Wheezy die inside. Like you're like a tale of two, and she was like,
I did. I immediately felt the life, like, not even drain out of me. It just flew out of me all at once.
All right, I'll move on. Basically,
And you know, that reminds me of A Tale of Two
and
Cities.
how can I talk about Charles Dickens? So
We were so close to reconciliation.
so close.
I think you have
I'm
to book
sorry,
another
everyone.
session.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Only if you dress like this again.
Yeah, it's really helping.
So then basically, yeah, he gets out of prison. He's like, I'm gonna change all this. They get out. There's a massive riot on London Bridge, so he loses Miles. And then we don't really see what happens, but then it's the day of the coronation, and Tom is about to be crowned King of England. But this is right after he was really feeling being king. He's like, this kind of rocks. But then he saw his mom in a crowd at a parade or something, and he kind of had like a jerk reaction where he was like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
And then he immediately was like, I hate myself. I hate myself. I hate
love
myself.
And she recognized him because he did this like gesture that like this weird like tick basically that he had as a kid, or has because he's still a kid, and his mom recognized him and she was like, oh my gosh, that is my son.
And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I love.
She was like, get this woman away from
I
me.
love how much he 180s. He starts out and he's like, I'm not the king. Or I'm not the prince. I can't be the prince. Y'all like, and they're like, yes, you are. And he's like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I can't convince y'all, but I'm not the prince. And then he's like, never mind, I'll be the prince. And he's like, oh,
Yep.
and the king? Oh my gosh, I can't be king. Wait, never mind, I'll be the king. And
I'll be the king.
they're like, all right, you're gonna be coronated. And he's like, that's cool, I'll be the king. Like he like for completely
Sounds
he's like,
sick.
I know there's the real prince out there in the world, and I thought about him before, but you know, he's out there now. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
He
he's like,
truly was like, there's nothing I can do
he's
about
like,
that.
I felt bad about it briefly,
Yeah.
but you know,
I don't know what to say about that. I'm
that's
sorry.
his problem now.
But then at the coronation, the prince shows up and he's like, do not crown him the king. I'm the king. And everyone's like,
There's two of them.
These two boys look exactly identical.
Twins. Tom is immediately like, thank God.
He's like, thank God, I want to go find my mom.
I'm like, where's my mom? I'm 9.
I'm 9 years old. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to be king.
Like, I really was, putting on a brave face. He was like, and so, but then nobody believes them because
Yeah.
they're like, well, I don't know what to say about this. But then we finally, Tom is like, Your Majesty, like, where did you put the royal seal the last day we saw each other? It's in a place that everyone's been asking where the seal is. I didn't realize that's what that was,
It's
but I
like,
know where it
"Oh,
is. And where
they're
is
like,
it?
he's like, that's what that was? I've been using it for something, well, something
He's like-
else. And they're like, what have you been using it for? And he's like, to crack nuts.
It was really good.
And they're like, oh yeah, that's not the prince for sure.
They're like, oh, okay, for sure.
For sure. Oh, we made a mistake.
It's so good. The comedic Tom knew he killed that comedic timing,
Yeah, that
like,
was true.
to crack nuts.
Oh, Tom and his
Everyone, like,
bits.
Tom is so bit forward, Sorry. But so yeah, they go back to normal. Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry, I just snorted with laughter.
Oh my God. And so yeah, so then the king is actually the king now, and he's like, and I'm going to make it so that Tom is forever like taken care of, and now he's going to be the king's ward, and he can dress as fancy as he wants. And everyone's like, yeah. And so then he kind of just makes sure everyone's that he met on his adventures is taken care of. And I'm like, this is so awesome. I really hope this extended to, everyone, let's kind of spread it around.
Yeah.
It seems like he was doing okay.
Yeah.
But at this time I was also like, this boy's not gonna live much longer.
So yeah, he died in a few years. Yeah, real soon. It's like, was 3 years or something?
I don't remember, but he's pretty young when he dies. And so that sucks. But Tom lived a very long life, and Mark even said he was handsome. So good for Tom.
Oh.
And Miles ended up good too. And yeah, everyone's chill. Oh, that was so funny when Miles was like, "Oh my god, I lost him. He's gonna die." And then the whipping boy or somebody shows up, and he's like, "Oh, hey, I recognize you." Like, I don't remember how he found out, but anyway, he goes back to the castle, and they're like, "Oh, great, Miles is here," and he's like, "Oh my god, he was the king the whole time." He was seriously like, "Oh my god, oh my god,
oh my god!" It was the oh my god.
Oh my god. Like, can you imagine
Crazy.
being him? That'd be so insane.
Oh my gosh. A book from his perspective would have been so much more interesting.
Miles, my king.
The reveal would have been absolutely insane.
That's really funny. Anyway, so that's the Prince and the Pauper.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's our next thing? Favorite characters.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite characters, go.
My favorite was Miles.
Yeah, same. I did enjoy Prince Edward though.
Yeah.
Just from like kind of a humor point of view.
Yeah.
I thought he was the funniest.
I don't know that I have a favorite character.
Yeah, like I actually hate everyone.
I didn't really like anyone in particular. I related to the mom a little bit, but it's not like she was my favorite. I don't think I have a favorite character.
Maybe Mark's narrative voice. No.
I felt pretty ambivalent about absolutely everything in this book.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
I didn't write. I feel like we don't do quotes anymore.
Least favorite character.
I didn't write a quote.
Yeah, least favorite character. Mm-hmm.
Probably Tom's dad.
Tom's dad and grandma. They're tied. They suck real bad.
I also hate Henry VIII.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry, I don't know if this is controversial. I hate Henry VIII.
Oh yeah,
that guy sucks.
You're definitely in the minority on that one.
I'm gonna say my least favorite was Miles's brother. He
was also bad.
He was a piece of work.
You're right.
Piece of work.
I mean, what a real jerk. What a piece of work he was.
A piece of work.
Favorite and least favorite parts. I liked the reveal.
I liked the reveal too. That was my favorite. That was good.
I felt like I've been waiting this whole book to get to this moment. I was like, excellent. Everything is as it should be. I also did enjoy Tom Canty like making all of those like totally common sense like proclamations and everyone being like, hooray!
Excellent.
So wise. What an excellent ruler. This will be of such great your legacy will live on.
He's like, thank you. No, I'm not freaking out at all.
He's like, I am a 9-year-old street urchin. I just did not think we should be boiling people alive. He is so smart. What an amazing king. That was good. I enjoyed that part for sure.
Absolutely.
At least favorite part, I think, was every time the kids got beat up. I was like, can we stop beating children? What is happening?
Can we like not
I don't know.
do that? We're kind of obsessed with doing that.
They really were into it. They were like, this is acceptable.
They were really into it. I mean, there was a part where I was like, how is Prince Edward walking around? He got beat up so much.
I know. They're just like, take it on the chin another day.
Being pretty annoying. But I mean,
yeah.
He was 9.
Yes.
And he was the king. He was not wrong.
No, and there's a difference between I'm a 9-year-old who's an annoying little shit and I'm gonna get beat up at school by other 9-year-olds, and I'm a 9-year-old little shit
getting beat up by adult men constantly.
Like, exactly. Like
really bad.
These two things are not the
Yeah,
same.
not quite the same.
Not that I'm saying 9-year-olds should be beating up on
You're like, I'm
9-year-olds.
condoning bullying from your
I'm
kids.
pro
It's definitely not
9-year-olds
as
beating
bad.
up of 9-year-olds.
I think more 9-year-olds should beat each other
Yeah.
up, personally. That's kind of the platform I'm running on.
That's the audio clip right
Yeah. Dang it. Yeah.
So the thing about Greek people,
Couple months, you're gonna be searching and you're gonna scroll right up to, I think more 9-year-olds should beat each other. You're like, oh brother, what
I'm
are we
just
talking
like,
about there?
that was a good bit. That was a
Really
good
bit
bit.
forward this episode.
So bit forward.
Oh my god.
Get out of jackets. When my collapsed lungs are collapsing more. It's so funny.
Lord help us. I don't mean to freak anyone out, but I saw a movement across the doorway a minute ago while you were talking, and I literally was like, we're about to die. The ghost came downstairs. Turns out, I think it was lights from the car.
Yeah, they get me a lot because sometimes the shadow by that window when the cars go by
So
looks like a
scary.
person.
I was like, oh my god.
I thought that I smelled fresh popcorn, but the popcorn maker is not plugged in and doesn't have
my
anything.
God.
So I was like, that could be.
She could be
That could be a
making
ghost
I
thing.
have
Yeah.
ghostly popcorn.
I have a popcorn thing later though, so
Oh my god. Smelling through the screen.
Oh my god.
What else do we
the
do?
lessons learned.
Lessons learned.
Mm.
Oh, I've quite a few lessons, like don't be mean to 9-year-olds.
Or be more mean.
I think or maybe be more mean. We don't need to have torturing, maiming, and killing as
Forms of it doesn't need to be involved in
forms-
our justice system. It doesn't need to be condoned by the legal
I
system.
think that's probably
That's
good,
a
especially
really
for, like,
strong,
minor
prominent
offenses, like
message for the
being a
day.
Baptist.
That's the platform I'm running on.
The platform I'm running on is we shouldn't burn Baptists alive,
Yeah.
which happened in this novel.
Oh my gosh, yeah, could we just skimmed over the part where they're like, and they're burning people at the stake. Oh, is this graphic where they're screaming? Oh,
Little
You know,
yay.
it's kind
watched
of-
two women who were kind to him be burned at the stake.
I don't know
Yeah.
if interesting is the word, but I'm gonna use the word interesting. How
Go
like
for it.
they really used to get so creative with killing people. Like they weren't just like
Yeah.
this way is effective, let's keep it up. They were like, well, we have this way, but what if we tried this way too? And then they were like, they were like, we
Death
can
alone
burn
wasn't
them,
enough.
we could boil them, we could stick them in a stew. Like I mean, they're
Stick
like
'em in a
potatoes.
stew,
Like
mash them.
Yeah, the death wasn't the
Absolutely.
punishment. It was the method of death that was the punishment. They're like, the death is a given. You're definitely going to die.
Yeah, like like we're obviously gonna have to kill Henry VIII's wives, for obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons.
But we'll let their heads be chopped off pretty cleanly.
Mhm.
So that's pretty nice of
it was
us.
basically no punishment.
Basically,
there.
it's
just-
like no big deal.
Yeah,
But of course, the Baptists do have to be burned.
they do have to. in
That's
fact,
a non-starter,
We
really. Like we have to be doing
we
that.
can negotiate anything else, but that one is not. That one's not going
That
anywhere.
was pretty crazy, pretty gnarly.
I was like, this is a book about 9-year-olds.
It was like, oh my god.
I felt scarred by proximity to the 9-year-olds
it
in
is
this
pretty
book.
funny how mostly Tom Canty's response to these things is like, maybe we don't do that. Like he's never like aggressively against anything, but he's just like,
Yeah.
maybe we don't do
Well,
it that way.
And they're
I
like,
guess it wasn't as
what?
much of a shock to him. He's like, I know we've been doing this, so like I don't want to shake it up too much.
So
Just
have
a
we
thought.
thought about maybe not?
Meanwhile, Edward had no idea this was occurring. So he's just like, dear God.
He's like, oh my god, what's happening to those people?
So,
Tom's like, idea, we could simply hang them.
just a thought.
Just gonna put it out there.
Edward's like, or we could not kill them.
We could just not kill
Tom's
them
like,
for
I mean, yeah, that could also be an option. Like we're opening it up to discussion.
I just think we should put it on the table. You know?
And you know what? Thank you, Your Majesty. That's a good point. Anyone else? Oh, no, I'm sorry. You don't have the
The talking stick.
like passing around like a ball. The talking stick.
Sorry, you have to wait for your turn.
Edward, please. Thank you. Okay. Jane has the floor. Thank you so much.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
So good. Yeah. So
Lessons
those were some
learned.
lessons.
Yeah. God. I mean, I believe your kids.
Oh, if your
If they
child
tell you
tells
they're
you
not
that-
your kid.
Well, I mean, maybe believe them is not the word, but do take them seriously.
you can never rule out the possibility that they have an exact replica who was born on the same day as them, who is not related to them, and is royalty.
You should at least investigate, you know? Like, take your kids seriously enough.
Hashtag believe your 9-year-old.
You should at least investigate it.
That's what I'm running on. At least investigate it.
Your kid comes up to you and says something crazy like, I'm a cat. You're like, what a great imagination. I know you're not a cat. You don't have ears. You don't have a tail. You just told me in human English that you're a cat.
But I
Cats
love the
can't do that.
imagination. Keep it up.
I love that.
That that's what Miles really did for Edward. He was there for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what? Edward was right.
That's what's correct.
I would be so pissed if I was Miles. Are you serious?
Dude, for real.
Oh my god. But honestly, good for him. He got everything his heart desired. Well, I'm assuming she got with him.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
it specifically
does say she does. 'Cause
Okay.
she was like,
Okay, good.
oh my gosh, your brother, like, he tricked
That's right.
this and that, and then he told me that if I acknowledged that you were you, that he would kill you or something, so I couldn't do it.
Yes. Oh my god. He was trying to protect
Yeah.
him. How romantic.
So romantic. Where's that book?
Oh my god. True romance.
True romance.
This woman who had 5 lines. But yeah, so those are some lessons. I hope you guys all use that.
Oh
in
yeah,
your
I'll
everyday
definitely be
lives.
taking that one into my everyday life.
What else? I think just how many pinkies?
Oh yeah, pinkies.
Pinkies up? Am I seeing 1 or 2?
No, that.
Oh, she was just as an example of these are my
Sorry,
pinkies.
my
are.
pinkies. I see. Yes, very good, Gino.
On a scale of 1 to 5, pinkies up.
And you know what? I believe you. I'm holding space for your
Pinky.
pinkies.
I'm holding space for your pinkies.
This is why we can't do this podcast. We want to give birth on the podcast because we're too funny.
It's a podcast first. A live birth.
That's one way to get viewers. How educational.
I'll narrate it like
Okay,
like
Gina.
David Attenborough if you want.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
It's really taking a genre turn, but that's okay.
I really like it. Why not?
Oh my
honestly?
god, you know, sure.
Coming
So,
to you
Gina,
live
how
in
many
4
pinkies
months.
Not a long
Oh,
podcast.
okay. Um, 0.5 pinkies up.
What? Not even 1.
Have we ever had below 1?
I think we have.
We
From
have?
you.
Nuh-uh.
I believe so.
No, I've never done
Yes,
below a 1.
We're gonna have to go back through the archive.
I think I've done maybe a 1 at the very lowest. Maybe 1.25 at my lowest.
That was for Hamlet. Shakespeare's masterpiece, Hamlet.
Masterpiece. Hamlet sucks. That's the platform.
The belief
I'm
that
gonna
Hamlet sucks is not endorsed by all members of the podcast.
I do like Hamlet, so.
go. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay.
Oh my god. I think you're in the minority on that one.
I understand.
Alex, I'll accept that I might be in the minority here.
I just can't stand the main
I-
character.
I was talking to my mom about The Prince and the Pauper because she was reading. I told her 8 years ago when we decided to read this that we were reading it, and she was like, "I've been reading it every night before bed, but I just keep falling asleep." So It's like, it's really great because I'm sleeping way better than I ever do because it puts me to
Oh
sleep.
my god.
But she's like, I
Yeah, because your
can't
brain
get.
is like, do not wake
It's
up
just
and
like
read
I
that
can't
more.
get
We're
through the
going to
book.
sleep.
And I was like, I cannot tell you how many times I contemplated not finishing the book and just coming on and being like, yeah, Kendall, you
I
tell
didn't
the
finish it.
story and I'll pretend like I know. I watched the Mickey Mouse version.
Oh my god.
So you did 0.5 pinkies up?
Yeah, it was rough. I mean, most I could give it was like 0.8.
I 0.8 on a good day. I expected this. I'm not surprised. Okay, your turn. All right, I can go.
You can go.
I'm going to give it 2.75. So a little bit better than half.
Lower than I expected from you, though.
Well, I'm trying to be more like actually looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pinkies. You know, this is a new era for me. So it's like I did like it, but I probably wouldn't read it again.
Interesting. I think I have to give it like 1.75 pinkies up, which I actually think is lower than Hamlet because I think Hamlet was 2.
Oh, okay.
And I
Sorry.
think, and I would rather read Hamlet again because Hamlet is infuriating, but not as boring. Hamlet's an idiot, though. These ones I can't say are idiots. They're 9-year-olds.
Mark did not focus as much on character as he usually does. It was really a lot more about, I think, social commentary and plot.
Yeah.
And proving that he knows stuff about
It really felt like I know so
England.
much about England. And
that's kind of, I think, his main goal.
It's like, I just
And I
want
was
you to
like,
know
buddy,
that I
I'm
know
not your
this.
audience for
I just
this.
want you to know that I know
Yeah,
this.
Mark was being a 3, and he was like, I want to accomplish this, my first historical fiction novel.
I'm going to show everyone that I know all of my stuff. And I'm like, I was really here for like the jokes and any
I
explosions
think he
might
needed to
provide.
be a little
Right.
more bit forward in the book than he was.
I agree. Yeah.
Yes. And he usually is. And that's what I was. It's also very possible. Like, I went into Hamlet knowing, like, I'm not like a massive Shakespeare fan, and I've already know the story of Hamlet. And I'm like, Hamlet's character's a whiny ass, and I don't like him. And so, like, I went into it fully knowing that. With this, I went in with like some level of hope because it's Mark Twain.
Because you love Mark.
I love Mark, and I still stand by that. I love Mark. But oh my God, Mark, what were you doing?
This was a genre turn for him. You know?
Was. He's like, actually, this was my masterpiece, and I love this one the most.
He was trying something out.
Oh, Mark.
and we're holding space for that.
We are, but at the same time, when I was rating this on Storygraph, with like, I finished this book. I gave it this. I was like, how does this book have 4+ stars? You liars.
Oh,
There's no way.
You think they're lying?
Yeah, because they're like, it's a classic. It's Mark Twain.
I truly like didn't hate it. I found it like parts of it were compelling
but
to
even
me.
you gave it what? What'd you say?
2.75,
2.75.
almost 3.
Yes, but for you, that's quite low. And you liked this decently.
Yeah.
So why is the rating 4? Why is it 4 whole stars?
Listen, you can never trust online reviewers.
You really cannot.
The thing about actually my favorite Goodreads review of all time, and Goodreads is a cesspit and I hate it,
It's
and
bad.
everyone on there is stupid as hell, and I am sorry, but that's true. But my favorite Goodreads review ever is for Tom oh my God, you know,
Tom Sawyer?
the Mark Twain boy.
Tom Sawyer?
And the whole review is just talking about how much they hate Tom Sawyer.
You're like, well,
and I was like,
that's
I
good,
have
you read
never
the book.
hated this before. It was literally like, I want to kill this child. I actually want to murder this child with my bare hands. Huckleberry Finn, this does not apply to you. I love you. Tom Sawyer, it's on site. I will run you over with my car. It was like one of those.
Sawyer, it's like demon spawn.
And I was like, this is so true.
The most accurate book review
I will kill
ever.
you. If I see you, I'm going to kill you.
See, and I didn't even have. I wanted at least someone to hate in this book, and there was no one I could hate in an entertaining way.
He didn't focus enough on the characters.
Yes,
I think.
I could have used more for sure. So interesting.
Anyway, so that was Prince and the Pauper by Mark Twain.
By Mark Twain.
And also other stuff that we talked about. Tune in next time for more discussion of
Elixir.
Yes.
By Hilary Duff.
By Hilary Duff.
Yes, that Hilary Duff.
This is kind of timely because she's sort of
I
making her comeback.
know. I realized that. I
Yeah.
was like, that's not why I picked it. But then, yeah, she's like doing things.
Look at us being
I'm excited
timely.
for
That
this.
never happens.
It really does.
Quick,
So we'll get to that sometime in the next 6 to 8 months.
quick other
Yeah,
plug
who knows?
is that again, if you're looking to go to a writer's retreat, check out storysirensstudio.com and check out our retreats. We have one coming up in Montana, Texas,
Mhm.
Maine, Italy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Italy 2027.
Yeah.
But a bunch of the other ones. Yeah, we've got spring coming up in April. We have 2 summer options, one in June, one in July. I'm so excited. Guys, these are like every retreat is like getting even cooler.
Come meet
It's
some cool
gonna be
people,
awesome.
some cool ladies. And even if you're like, I don't really write, but like it made me thought about it, just come and do that.
Yeah,
Or
just
come and hang out with me
hang
and don't
out
write.
and
Like, I don't care.
she's like, I'm probably gonna be cooking the whole
Well,
time.
hanging
So
out. It's really
there is
great.
it's a lot of it's really so much space to just do what you want to do. If you're like, I just want to take naps, then
And
like honestly,
if you're
go
in,
for it.
we've actually had people take naps. Um,
Oh yeah.
if you're in Texas, stop by the book, the
Yeah, come to the
Yeah.
bookstore.
To the
Story
bookstore.
Ghost is nice.
Emporium and Bookshop.
And
You can
bookshop.
meet
Yep.
And
you can meet
bookshop.
the podcasters in real life. Either way, both ways.
Yeah.
Like, don't you want to hang out with this? You can't see me right now if
Yeah.
you're not watching, but I know you want to hang out with all of this.
Even if
You
you
want
are
to hang out
watching,
with
you
that.
all of
can't see much because of
this.
the hoodie and sunglasses. But yeah.
Come get a load of this.
Yeah, and I think that Gina's actually going to come see us soon, so we'll get to record in person. So you never know. Maybe you'll walk into the shop and be like, it's all 3 of them
And
at
you'll be
once. This is
starstruck.
so much more
That
than
would
I
be
asked for.
so
I will sign autographs, but I do charge. So bring
Amazing.
cash.
Bring
Oh
cash. Oh my gosh. Just buy something from the bookshop, you guys. Small businesses are dying. Was that lighthearted enough, Mark?
Buy the Prince and the Pauper from the bookshop. I'm going
Yeah.
to donate my copy.
I'm going to donate mine as well. I forgot it.
I'll have 2 copies of The Prince and the Pauper lightly used.
Incredibly lightly used.
Mine was in my backpack for like 4 months, so there are some rough edges, but other than that, it's pretty good.
Mine looks brand new. I read it and then didn't touch it for months and finished it on a free audiobook.
So you can either have one brand new copy or one backpack copy.
Or if you're a freak, you can have both.
Yeah. Double fisting Prince of the Pauper.
The way I would cross the
my
street so
God.
fast if I saw that.
You're like red flag, red flag, red
Nope,
flag.
nope, 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 nope. Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord.
Well, tune in next time when Gina will have become an Olympic swimmer.
Mm-hmm.
Spoons will be into a different, really niche interest,
Yeah.
and I will be pregnant with triplets.
And that's what you missed on Glee.
Right. Oh God.
Oh, we forgot our sign off.
Oh no, I didn't forget.
Oh, sorry. I didn't forget. I almost did.
So until next time, everybody, keep your teacups full.
Your pinkies
And
high.
your book
And your
club,
book club.
pretentious.
Woo!
Bye.